You just started with arpeggios? You want to know more about them and how they are used? Then check out this new Arpeggio series, where we will start from the very beginning and move on to advanced arpeggio use. No matter what style of music you play, knowing arpeggios is an essential part of being a good guitar player. So let's start learning all there is to know about them. Join me in my new Arpeggio workshop series. Welcome to lesson 5 of the Arpeggio workshop series. If you follow this series, you may remember that we covered all the basic arpeggio patterns on the neck, and we did that systematically. If you mastered all 4 lessons so far, you probably started to use some of these patterns in your playing. However, since the goal is to use them in an effective way, this lesson will be dedicated to improvising practice. In other words, we will use some of the shapes learned in the previous 4 lessons and try to apply them to a song type situation. In the next couple of videos, we will go step by step and using one chord progression as an example, see what interesting melodies we can come up with. It should be fun, so take guitars in your hands and start working with me.
The concept of arpeggio usage over a particular backing is not something that is determined by a music style you're after. Arpeggio theory can be applied to any music style. For this lesson, we will learn passages that are strictly arpeggio based. This will make it sound very melodic, and you will notice that it follows the backing very well. First, listen to the solo in a pop version. And now listen to the solo in a hard rock version. During the next couple of videos, we will break the solo into separate arpeggios that we covered from previous lessons. In this video, we have 2 chords in the progression, A minor and G major. A minor is a 6th chord and G major is a 5th chord. We will use A minor arpeggio over A minor chord and G dominant arpeggio over G major chord. Here are these 2 arpeggios connected together. In this part, we have 3 chords in the harmony, F, C, and G. For F, we're using F major 7th arpeggio descent with slight bends. And for C and G, we're using arpeggio positions on the 8th fret. For this part, chords in focus are A minor and D minor. We will use A minor 7th and D minor 7th arpeggios. Let's hear them connected as well. For the end of the backing, chords are E minor, G major, and A minor. Here we will use simplified arpeggio triads on the top strings. For this part, we're playing all the arpeggios connected. Notice the melodic transitions and how the lead part is really in connection with the chords in the background. This is one of the foundations of improvising, to be able to use strong chordal notes all the time. Of course, one cannot limit himself to only arpeggios, so scale runs, licks, and other important aspects must come into play as well.